Are are
We
the women
live.
folk watching? Okay.
Say what?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys?
Feel like I
Welcome
should wear
to
a hat or something.
our podcast. This is where it's the gentleman's episode where we talk about different topics. Today's topic is going to be based on liar, cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker off the hit song back from the 90s. But today, right now, and we're expecting some more people, but I got my special guest with me in the house. First and foremost, we got Mr. Nicholas Black in the building. The
Yo.
infamous Mr. Nicholas Black. If you know anything about Nick, and the last podcast the ladies did. Next up, we got a guest from last week as well, Mr. Pablo.
What's happening?
Welcome, Mr. Pablo. And then we got coming from over across the pond. Big shout out to London. Big shout out to Nigeria. We got my cousin, Big T, aka Tunde.
Yeah, that's me.
He is one half of the Sound Legit podcast, and Nick is 1/3 of the On the Fence podcast. And we're going in on the topic, but first and foremost, how you guys feeling? How you doing? How you holding up? How's the world treating you?
Nah, man, I'm feeling blessed, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
We're happy to have you, bro. Pablo, Nick, how you guys holding up? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm tired today, to be honest with you. But I'm good. I'm alive. I woke up, so it's a good day.
We're blessed to see another day.
Absolutely.
All right. I just wanted to get this posted on Facebook so we can get some, let some people know. I'm gonna let the ladies know. Just a heads up before I have ladies in the comments, possibly. Let me just share this really quickly with the wife, because if I don't, she will kick my behind.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh,
On
Dang,
the
good.
fellow with the balcony.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Your computer's shooting for real.
You clicking it? All right. My bad, guys. Hold on one sec.
Oh.
Can't even do this shit right.
All right. Just to grab my computer so I can
Sorry,
get to the Tunji Talks YouTube.
Yeah, I appreciate you going there. If you are going to the page as a listener, like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment. We got our fifth guest in the building, Mr. Ola. Ty,
What's up, Ola?
Okay.
Hola.
From last
¿Cómo está?
A little bit of hate, a little bit of love. And then we're expecting one more Sam to show up, but we are live. The first thing, before we get, Ola, how you holding up? How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
That's good. That's good. We're all blessed to be here. So, one thing we'll hit, I guess, in reference to it is all these things are basically all things that we've probably all dealt with at one point in time in our life or another. So, it's topics I think we're all fairly used to dealing with as far as liars, cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. But the first thing we'll start with is a liar. And the first question I have for all you guys is, who do you feel is a better liar, men or women?
Women.
Yeah, I'd go with women on that one.
I would definitely say men. That's a fact. Men definitely better liars.
You say better liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if women are better liars. I just know that men probably ain't that good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a
Men-
tough question to answer.
Women, in my personal opinion, better at lying. They have
I feel like women can get away more with it.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily better. It's just that they can tell the same lie we can tell. They just get away with it.
They can get away with more, yeah, in my opinion. But it's also situational.
It can be. So then, in regards to that, who was the big?
Yeah. I think women are definitely. The women, if they lie, to get away with a lie, require something from us, and what we got on lock, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, a man can have two families and no one would know.
You said also you can have two families and nobody would know.
No one would know. Like you told the
So
first wife, you're going to work, you're working nights, and you're going to go spend time with your second family, and
Nah,
you will lie without flinching.
in 2020, it's kind of hard to have a second family.
I
You
know,
got all
right?
this
How are you going to
social
support that
media,
financially?
yeah, that too, and then you just got so much social media and stuff going on. Back in the days, you could just have a family. I think my granddad had a family like a few streets over, and they didn't really know until
no
you
social
know,
media, nobody out and about, so we're just kind of living Tuesday,
yeah,
Thursday, Saturday. He's with one.
yeah. But all this social media is fucking up my flow, fellas.
It's
I'm
messing it
kidding.
up for you.
I'm
You got to
kidding.
get off of social media.
Yeah, you can go off the grid. You definitely do that.
I mean that may save you a little bit, but is it bigger? Is it well? I guess it is bigger to have a second family than to lie and tell somebody that it's your child when it's not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
But back in
I reckon that's worse. Lying about
Is it
it,
worse?
someone.
Is it worse? Is it's worse to find out that the child is not yours than to find out that your husband, from a woman's perspective, has another family up the street?
Yeah, because listen, at the end of the day, you might have had two families, but you took care of your two families. You know what I mean? That's
that's
your family, and you looked after it. But you lying like that's my child. That's a
that's
bit
a
fucked
very
up.
that's a very man answer.
That's a bit fucked up.
No, but it's a view, and it is both situations are messed up. But I
No,
guess
they
we're
are
looking to
definitely messed
say
up in it.
because I mean the same way that you find out that you have to go to paternity court and be on TV, in the U.S. here, and you find out that way that your child is not your child. It hurts. I could
Yeah.
understand that. But
Yeah.
then a woman goes up the street and she sees a child that looks like her child and is like, okay, something's not right here.
Yeah.
I guess they're both fucked up. Maybe we can put them on the same level then.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so
it's both deceptive. So I mean, I think they both can be equally deceptive. But the thing is, when it comes to the women part, sometimes they just don't know if that's your child or not. They kind of hope it is, right? But you don't know unless you get that
yeah.
DNA. I mean, she knows that she was messing with like multiple people. So maybe that should have been should have spoke about that. But a lot of times they just hope you are the father, I guess.
It's a hope
No, no.
situation. I
A
mean,
lot
it's
of
a,
times, yeah, they pick the best man out of the situation, innit? So they're
Yeah,
kind of like, okay, cool. This
for
is the
sure,
best one,
for sure.
so
But
I'm gonna go with this one.
you wouldn't. I would. Fuck. I mean, that's just natural,
yeah. I knew somebody a while back that happened, and she was messing with two dudes, and they favored each other, so she could have picked either one. And she just picked the best one that was working, that had good money coming in, and was like, "All right, cool, he's the dad until he's not."
Makes the most sense to me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It
That's
is.
crazy. Maybe two families is a bit too normalized for me, innit? Yeah, but that one, man, I don't know. Like, I feel the
Wait,
pain when
how
I
was
see it. I
two
feel the
two?
pain.
You said two families is normalized.
Yeah, not normalized. Not in like in marriage. Not in my like. I hear about that way more than
Yeah.
so. You know what I mean? So
I thought you were saying something. I'll say don't get yourself in trouble.
nah, man. I hope I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, no.
Listen, it's a safe zone somewhat. All right, so another thing about a lie. Does anyone remember the dumbest lie you've ever heard someone tell you, whether it be in a relationship or outside of one?
Bringing it back. I got to think about that for a second there.
Like a really stupid lie. Like I saw you at the club. That wasn't me. You're wearing the same outfit. I just saw you walk out.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I think so.
Nah.
Have you ever told a dumb lie that you were glad that they believed anyway?
No,
Nah, yo.
no,
Because
nope,
when in doubt,
never.
We don't.
you sing that Shaggy song. It wasn't me.
It
That's
wasn't
it.
me.
That's all. It wasn't
That's your
me.
go-to lie.
That's my go-to
She
right
caught
there.
you in the shower. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
You was
Caught me on the
sitting across the
counter. It
street. It
wasn't
wasn't
me.
me. Are you're
See, I
taking
don't
you're
know if
taking the
I
Bill
really,
Clinton approach?
I never really told like women any big lies. You know what I mean? Like they were never like maybe when I was younger, when I wanted to be a little player or whatever. But it still wasn't like I don't tell women big lies. It'd be little lies like, "Oh, that dress looks really nice on you." You know what I mean? Like just little ones, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, like I've lied about my name before, and it kind of got like I forgot I lied about it, and I now had to do another lie to say that I'm gonna change my name to my real name,
Oh, that's wild.
just so I can not, I can't. It was just a bit. It was getting too much for me, innit?
She walked up on you. Hey,
So
Charles, it's me, Charles. Charles, don't you remember me? Who are you talking
nah,
to?
it was Tyrone like proper in the room like saying "Hi, Ty, and I'm like, who's she on the phone to? Like Ty, who's Ty? And I realized, oh shit, I think I'm Ty. Yo, what's up?
Yo, we got Whitney in the building. Whitney just dropped in to say lies is lies, according to last week.
So here's a better question: do you think it's appropriate to tell lies in certain situations, or no?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
There's a situation that you just gotta. It's better to for the truth not to be out, maybe straight away. So obviously, it's always whoever telling the lie. Yeah, they're always gonna be thinking about themselves first, you know. So, but there's some situation that you just gotta, you know, just maybe tell a little lie.
Lies
Um,
lies protect people in some instances.
yes.
Protect people. So are we
Yes.
talking like adults or kids? Like who are we protecting, and what are we trying to protect? Why are we trying to protect them?
I mean, it could be either or. Like some families think it's okay to tell their kids that, oh, okay, Santa Claus is real because they want to protect that youthfulness, that youth
Yeah.
that magical feeling. That you know what I mean. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, if someone wants to tell their kids that it's not real, it's fake, I think that's totally fine too. Um, and then like yeah, if you have a girlfriend, sometimes like I said, so little lies sometimes are okay just to keep from an argument, and just keep things cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
So a
not
lie
saying
like
I'm not saying major
like it's
lies.
okay.
I'm not saying major lies. I'm just saying like things, things that that if you told the truth was gonna cause an argument, sometimes just avoid the argument.
What's
Just
going
avoid
on
it.
here, man?
I mean, that means that there's underlying
Yo,
issues that you guys gotta address with each other,
I
and
mean,
it's something that's
probably,
bothering both of you. I mean, me
probably.
personally, I don't feel like lying all the time is bad because if you're trying to surprise somebody, something good. All right, cool. I'll tell a little white lie in order to enhance the surprise that's about to happen. But if there's an argument you're trying to avoid, stop avoiding it. Just get to it. You know what I mean? You're gonna be stressing yourself out more trying to think about avoiding this conversation you want to have about lying than just nip it in the bud. IMO.
man, the art of war is to avoid battle. If you can
Now,
lie
do you
to
know what?
avoid
Yeah,
an argument,
sorry, go on.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Now you see lies, yeah, like I know I just said that silly dumb lie that I just told you, but it's like with me, I don't like being lied to because I like to be like I can look at the situation and decide for myself what's going on in it and what I want to do from the truth that you just told me. So if you're gonna lie to me, I'm gonna find out later and all that stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna just like wind me up a bit in it. So I'd rather just be honest and let people decide what's going on. Even little white lies, like those are probably the most annoying, to be honest, for me anyway. Like there's little innocent lies. Those are the most annoying because I'm just always gonna automatically think that you can lie about something so dumb. You're definitely gonna lie about something that's major in it.
So, Jax, what's the topic right now?
We're talking about, so we're going through the whole thing: liars, cheaters, deceivers, heartbreakers. The first part we're talking about is liars, and the question we asked is in regards to dumb lies. Also, who do you think is a better liar, men or women?
I say women. because men don't really care as much. I feel like we're gonna tell it. We're gonna tell
and
it.
just to introduce the newest guest to the building. This is S. Dot. This is the doctor, Sam. He's in DC by way of Massachusetts. But you know Nick, you know Pablo. This is Big T, Tunde, and Ola. They're both in London. Those are my other cousins.
What's going on, yo?
Just wanted to introduce you guys, and then Whitney. If you saw that comment, that's Whitney. She's from the ladies' side of the podcast. Basically referring to something that was brought up last week about lies and women hating liars, but also telling lies.
Man.
But you ever told a dumb lie, Sam?
I mean, of course. You know what I'm saying? Tell a dumb lie. I mean, I think it's more so like a heat of the moment type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You tell a dumb lie, and then you got to go back and think about, like, there's no point for that. Like, I could have just told the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's an on the spot type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you think about it and tell a dumb lie, you know what I mean, that's your own fault right there, man. I
It's like a quick, so
yeah.
It's like a lie of like telling the wrong name, which I've done that too. I don't want you to feel bad because I've done that long time ago. A long time ago, I told like somebody a fake name.
Nah, you know
but
what?
I remember that just in case.
I remember them when I was young.
Sometimes you gotta lie, though, man. Sometimes you gotta lie. That's my stance. Yeah, if your girl is like, you know, she's feeling insecure or whatever, and she's gaining weight or something. She's like, am I getting too big, whatever? And maybe your mind, you might be thinking like, you probably could, you know what I mean? But you're not gonna say that to her. You're just gonna be like, nah, you're fine. You look good because you want to keep peace. You want to feel good. You know, I just feel like sometimes you can, you know.
Yeah, lies are definitely essential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think sometimes you can lie a little.
The world is built on lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the truth don't make shit go smoothly.
Facts. Sometimes you just want to avoid. You just want things to run smooth, and
I mean, you gotta pick your battles. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nah, I'll tell you this though. One time when I was younger, I used to lie about my
that agrees with us.
It's for safety.
I don't think
dudes are using it for safety.
Women love giving fake names out.
Yeah,
that's their thing. They love that. So I know she would agree with that.
That's standard.
We got Whitney. We got Desiree. Also says lies make women insecure. They don't help the situation.
Why? Like Nick said. I mean, sure, you're gonna ask about how she's looking or whatever. She gained a little weight. Why you gonna ask? Like, you know, you gained a little weight. Don't ask if you don't like. You know what I mean? Because if we tell you the truth, you're gonna be mad. So it's like, you know what I mean? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Nah, but you gotta be honest in that instance, though. Like, you gotta be honest. You be like, listen, babe, like you put on a bit, like it don't look too bad right now, but you know what I mean. But just watch it. Just watch it for now, though. And like,
that's gonna start some shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah. You know what it is? You gotta learn how to phrase a question you want to know the answer to. Have I gained weight is one thing. Do I look good with my weight gain is another thing. If you're asking for approval from the person that you're with, then you should rephrase that the way that you want to get an answer. You know what I mean? Do you like how I look is a yes or no question versus like, yo, have I gotten fat, which is a different yes or no question. If you know you got fat.
What if you don't really like it? You gonna tell her you don't really like it?
Then you're gonna tell her you don't really like it. Then if you're gonna be
honest, she don't like it.
Woman. Yo, I think we'll do a couple of crunches. Let's take a walk let's go do a hike together or something. You know what I mean? You got a little chub over there that I'm not comfortable with at the moment. But if you're comfortable with it, do it for you.
And I just say don't ask a question if you ain't ready for the conversation that come with it. But if you're gonna ask me about your weight, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to be honest, then we're gonna talk about it. So don't ask if you don't wanna, you know what I mean, go there.
All right, Catherine.
I don't think you're supposed to give out your alternate name to everybody with me. They're not supposed to all know that. We're gonna take it down. It's not a lie. You're telling us the truth about it.
But I don't know, man.
The second thing I guess we'll run into would be cheaters. So first question I guess we're getting into is, have you ever been cheated on?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I've been on both ends. I cheated and been cheated on. That's the world we live in, man. Honestly, I don't really know if monogamy is natural to us as humans anyway. As far as like biochemistry, like our biology, I don't think that's like. I think we force ourselves probably to do it because that's what society taught us. But I don't know if it's necessarily natural. Honestly, most animals in the animal kingdom are not naturally monogamous. And humans are one of them. So
I like how you said most
I
because
assume
penguins are
everybody.
definitely there's so many.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know because the generation before us and before that, like, they found it pretty easy to do it.
man, they was
I,
cheating
Nah,
too, bro.
we got too much
nah, nah.
access. We
They
got
was
too much
cheating too,
access.
bro.
Yeah, but we don't know if they were cheating. I'm just talking about my side, like maybe in England or whatever. Yeah, 'cause I do always see like old couples that you can just tell they've been together from when they were young. You get what I'm saying?
And you know why they stayed together so long? Because niggas was stepping out on the low ski, kept
You
it
think?
fresh.
You
It
think
It
so?
was easier
was
to
a lot
hide it.
easier back then, for sure.
No, I don't know, man. I find it like if you really find someone that you really fuck with, yeah, and all of that, you won't really want to do that. Like you won't in your heart, you won't really want to do it.
It's
You know what I
possible.
mean?
It's possible.
You
Definitely.
wouldn't
Yeah,
you wouldn't even want to risk it. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Like
this
especially
is
someone that
yeah,
you vibes with.
right. So
yeah.
this is my take on that. Is the fact that I don't think men necessarily cheat because of anything to do with love or anything. Women probably do. You know, they don't love the person they're with anymore, and they're looking for something else. So what guys do it just because he's there. It
Emotional cheaters.
doesn't affect the way they feel about their woman. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's an opportunity and it's been taken. It doesn't mean they don't love their girl or nothing like that. So again, so when you know again when men cheat, it's different from when women cheat. So that's why most men will never ever probably consider a girl that's cheated in the past because they know that if you've done it in the past, then you're definitely going to do it in the future or whatnot. Guys, again, it's not like I say that the reason why people will cheat is obviously mainly sex. Again, it's not that deep for men when it comes to that. Innit? Like, hey, she's there, I'm out, I still go home and love my girl the right way, buy her whatever she needs. That's that.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're saying that women cheat in their head first, so it's more emotional. Guys, we just cheat with our dicks. I get that, but I don't know, man. I think humans are humans, man. I think men have this idea sometimes that like they want a woman that's like perfect and she would never do this and she's honorable and all that stuff. That's all fine. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying like people are people, man. Sometimes we all give in to our desires. Is what it is.
They gonna do what they want to do, man. They ain't no stopping it. You just, you know what I'm saying, just keep moving, man. As long as you don't, I mean, out of sight, out of mind. At the end of the day,
Yeah, sometimes
That's
better just
huge.
to not know. All right, so let me just
could have
ask
been
this
cheated
question.
on. Who knows?
Let me just ask this question: if you're being cheated on, would you want to know, or would you?
Yeah,
Nope.
100% immediately. In fact,
Facts.
I might have to come up
100%.
and be like, hey,
All right,
yeah,
hold on.
Let
I,
me rephrase it.
I want to know, or would you go looking for it? Like,
Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. Not if you're actively being cheated on all the time. Let's say like something happened and she messed around, whatever, but it's done. Probably won't happen again. Would you want to know?
of
And you're
course,
just
100%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a fact. I'm definitely want to know.
Uh,
I want to know, but I ain't gonna go looking for it.
Yeah, I won't look for
what?
it
That's
either.
the thing. What you gonna do
Yeah,
with the information if you get it though? You find out 10 years later that she cheated. What you gonna do with the information if you know?
and
I was
your
upset.
relationship was fine for 10 years. Yeah.
I wouldn't leave her after 10 years. I wouldn't leave her, but I let her know the fact that that's not cool. I'm upset. She's gonna buy me flowers, rub my feet, and make me.
You say you gonna make
First of all, you can't do cheating, innit? You gotta let her know, yeah, that babe, you did this. I'm hurt. I'm gonna stay with your ass, but you go and get me flowers, cook me some meals, rub my feet, rub my belly, my
What are you
back.
gonna do with flowers?
so you gonna milk
Right,
it.
man. That means you got It's a okay. you got a big mistake in the pocket. That's what that means. Like,
You
yeah.
gonna milk
I
it.
gotta get out of jail free card. That is.
Yeah, but after she does the rubbing the feet and the flowers and stuff,
Nah,
that's it.
nah.
Like
We
she's
ain't
gonna be like, all
even.
right, you over it, you forgive me, we good to go.
We not even. Nah.
No, after 10 years, if I find out after 10 years, I'm gonna go and find myself another family. I'm gonna get another family. If I find that, I'm on my way to get another family. That's for sure. There's someone that won't do that to me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you know,
I mean,
if everything else is going good, and you know, it was like a one time or maybe like a little small affair or whatever, and it's not happening anymore. But everything else is perfect. Everything else is going good with y'all. I mean, you get over that.
Yeah, but how do you know it's not happening anymore? Just because she told you about that one time 10 years ago doesn't
No,
mean
I
between that
know.
10-year time span nothing else has ever happened.
No, I know that.
But that's
I know
the thing.
that.
Like, I would just know how my mind will work in it. How would I know it's not happening for sure? Like, I
Yeah,
would for sure nothing happened in the first place.
It's
Right.
definitely gonna bring some trust issues.
Make no mistake. But again, yeah, if you've been with somebody for 10 years, yeah, you've got to know them like a significant amount. You know, mostly everything about them, or if not everything. Again, if they cheated on you 10 years ago, and 10 years after they cheated on you, you still having doubts whether they've been doing something for the last 10 years, you're probably not that close. But you're probably ready to, you know, go your separate ways. If I'm perfectly honest, it's 10 years. 10 years is a long time.
But it could have been something in the beginning of the relationship, you know, and then, you know, and you guys grew a little bit more and you grew up. Because honestly, it depends on your age too, man. Because like when you're together with someone when you're young, man, it's tough on both sides. But when you're older, you know, it's a lot easier. But
yeah.
I mean, so Clarice pointed out, and she said, so you guys are speaking about revenge. Would y'all get revenge?
Oh, niggas cheat
Best
back
revenge is
too.
success.
You know what I'm saying? I got to feel like a man again.
Yeah,
I let girls go.
Hey, if women say they can cheat back, we can cheat back too.
It's an option. I gotta have that option.
Not necessary.
Not necessarily I'm gonna take it, but I gotta have that option.
Yeah. It's in the chamber.
Okay, so you just want the option out there to be like, all right, cool. I can
Sure,
pull this
like I
trigger
said,
if I feel
man,
like it.
I
But
keep one in the pocket.
All right. So what do you guys think about, you know how some people in a relationship they'll have this, like, you get this little weekend hall pass or whatever. What do you feel about that?
I mean, so
Nah.
are you saying am I gonna be happy with an open relationship? That's what a hall pass is.
Well, no, it's like you've been together with someone so long, and it's just like, you know what? If you wanted a hall pass, let's say your girl's going out of town or something like that, and you're like, all right, babe, listen, you get a hall pass, do whatever you want. I don't need to hear about it. Just have fun.
Yeah,
And then boom. What do you think about that?
I won't give out no hall passes. But I will fully accept them.
I'd rather you cheat. I don't want to know about it.
My nigga said it's okay. Go have an entanglement.
Like what?
So no entanglements. Okay.
No, it's cool.
No entanglements. Here's the thing. Granted, you won't give out any hall passes. If your spouse were to give you one, would you take it?
Yep.
I don't know. Only because it could be a setup.
Yeah. No. I agree with that one. Nope.
Could be a setup.
You gave it openly, freely. Unless I asked for it, that's one thing. But if you just, hey, you want this? Yo. Don't tell me nothing if you don't mean it. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, to be fair, I might be suspicious if you offer me a hall pass. I'll be suspicious.
I mean, it says a lot about the woman as well, yeah, offering their hall pass, you know? She's like,
if she offers you a hall pass, she might have already.
Exactly. She might have already did something.
She's feeling bad. So she wants to get her conscience clear.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah. So she told you to go on a so that she can tell you later and be like, remember when you went out with so-and-so? Yeah, well, before that, I was with your brother.
Jedi mind trick.
Now you gotta go.
Speaking of that,
you gotta go.
Speaking of that, that's what I'm gonna say. Speaking of that, if she found out that it was 10 years later and she cheated on you, but it was your family member, your brother, your cousin, your father.
Oh, whoa. Now you're getting crazy.
Listen, someone has to get it. Someone has to get it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
My brothers, my
Now,
brother, my dad.
That's two
my
people on
cousin.
here now.
now you're talking crazy.
Someone
Yeah.
has to get it.
Are you offing people? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, ain't nobody getting off, but you know what I'm saying? There's a
Not
real
often, not often people.
Shorty
but-
gotta go. Shorty gotta go for sure. Know what I mean? Me and my brother, we gonna talk about it. Shorty
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah, family, we're gonna work her out, but she's out. Yeah,
Okay.
That's a no. That's a no go.
I agree.
I'm not sure my family
I'm
were gonna
just
work
saying,
out.
most
You
of us
know,
is
I'm
like-
not lying.
You said you and your family aren't gonna work out.
I'm not lying. I might be
You
riding
say-
solo for the rest of my life.
50-50. 50-50. I mean, I guess it depends on how much you love the girl, man. You know, sometimes.
I can't lie.
Everybody's gone for Tunde.
Man, fucking hell. That's
Big T gets rid of everybody if that happens.
Nah.
Listen, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Everybody can get it.
You move into Nigeria if that happens.
Yeah, I might have to. You know, go start a new life there.
You get away from everyone, yeah.
Yeah. It would
But
make
that's wild though. That's wild though. Think about it.
it would make
cool,
it would make
I mean-
family gatherings a little awkward.
Yeah.
No,
It
but it's
happens,
like
though.
your brother doing the something with your girl is like wow, like, is that really my brother?
It's wild. It's wild, but that should be happening more than people think.
Yeah,
And that's
what
crazy.
I'm saying. This happens on both ends, whether it be a husband sleeping with his sister-in-law or wife sleeping with her brother-in-law.
That should be happening, man.
That's where the real trust issues occur. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, my man's right here. This is my brother. This is my blood. Couldn't even tell me for 10 years.
Now, if it happens, right? If it happens, would you feel better if he told you?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yo, man, if you
Here's the
if you
thing.
touch my shorty, tell me right away, and we good.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna tell you to turn it down. If you want to take it, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do what you did.
Might did you a favor.
Tell me right away. Tell me right away, and
Nah,
All right,
nah,
but he
you know
told you
what?
10
Yeah,
years later.
nah, you ain't telling me 10 years.
Yeah, tell you later. That's wild.
that's wild, man.
You got a whole ass family. You got kids and everything. He walked by telling some, yeah, you know, I hit it back in 2020.
I started doing calculation in 2020.
Nah.
We
I
was
mean,
5 years
my
deep, though.
question is, are you doing a double funeral or are you just doing single funerals?
I don't know. All I know is that there's somebody gonna die.
Yeah.
Someone has to get it. Someone has to get it, man.
That's mad.
Yeah. No, it could be really frustrating, but honestly, at that point, you just have to just break ties with everyone for a little bit. You could probably be cool with your brother again, but break ties with everyone. I
Shorty
understand.
gotta go.
Yeah, she gotta go probably. Yeah.
Listen, but look at it. The way I'm looking
so-
at it, yeah, like my brother should be able to. So let's say that the girl's moving to my brother, yeah. My brother should stop it and come and tell me and let me know what's going on. You don't go the full mile
I will
and
find
then
out.
come and
He
tell me, and then come and tell me afterwards.
He should, but you're gonna break up with her anyway. So
Yo, man.
I'm gonna have one less brother as well. I'm gonna break up. I have one less brother.
No, I know.
It's a tight one.
I guess it all lies on the fact of how much you trust your family, like your brother versus your woman. Because your brother may come and tell you, your wife came on to me, but your wife may come up and say, your brother came on to me. Who you believe in?
Yeah. That's a he said, she said.
I mean, but did it go down?
Nothing happened.
I
But
mean,
they both came to you, and both of them accusing the other person of coming on to them. Who you picking?
I'm riding with my brother.
It depends on the relationship.
It depends, because if you know your brother, if you know your brother's a little,
Yeah.
you might be like, I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I'm riding with my brother.
Yeah, I think I was Sam. I think I was Sam on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, because if my brother tried to holler at it, he done seen something. He's seen an opening. I mean, he's seen something. Like,
You also know your family. You're right. You know your family. You know your brothers. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh,
I mean,
have to kill mine. All right. Everybody got it back. Okay.
listen, he saw that shit for everybody. So.
Listen, everybody got it down. I'm moving to the UK. I'm moving to Liverpool. You got space.
Let's go.
And Liverpool's the best place to get over stuff like that as well.
Liverpool's a wild thing, man. Shit.
That's the best place to
last
go.
thing on cheating.
That's good to know.
Thing on cheating. Is there is there an acceptable reason to cheat?
Nah.
You saved my life.
It's just that's your choice.
Yeah, there's never a good reason to cheat. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think anytime you break trust in that type of relationship, then there's probably never a good reason.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Cheating is a big stuff.
You know, just
I mean, that's why I think that's why maybe people should try to maybe explore more poly relationships. If that's the case.
You know what I'm saying? My grandpa's had it, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
yeah, mine's did too.
Yeah,
It's my birthright.
I mean, it's more natural.
But in that case, because of the law of the land, we can't do it here legally.
I mean, you can. You just don't get the paperwork, which is fine. Who needs the white man's paperwork anyway?
You know what I'm saying? My favorite basketball player is Lou Will, man. You know what? That man got two. Or he had two, at least.
Yeah, I told you I follow this dude on Instagram, black dude from Dallas, and they were on Twitter. They were kind of coming at him, but he had a baby shower for two of his babies. It's the same baby. So I'm looking at it, and yeah, he lives with 3 women. 2 of them are having babies with him right now. He's a young guy, just like us, and then he just had one 6 months ago by the 3rd. It seems like they're doing it, like it seems like it's working for them.
If you can make that kind of situation work, then you're good money, really.
I think the issue is just being able to provide for 3 women. That's it.
Nah, there ain't no real open relationship, man. That I call that's when you're dating. That's an open relationship.
Well, no, that's more of a poly, polyamorous or whatever they call it.
Nah. So no open relationships unless you're like in the dating stage. What about this? So are you willing to be a second or third husband?
Hell no.
No, I gotta be the first husband.
A lot of them.
I gotta be the only.
You want to be the only? You want to be the only?
Only husband.
Listen, the second husband, I better be dead.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't even know if marriage is. Well, that's another topic.
we'll Nick, text that to me. We'll save that for next week.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going. We'll save that for next week.
Yeah.
All right. So, Whitney just wanted to put this out there and say that it could be a death right too. As far as the birthright of having multiple wives, I guess it could be a death right too.
Yeah, I mean, Whitney. I mean, the other every part, everybody
got to agree to it.
All the parties got to be, they got to be okay with it,
Yeah.
Yeah. And they honestly, there's a lot of women that are, I be seeing people like post things on like Facebook and stuff like that, and like, oh, would you be in a poly relationship? All this, I'd be surprised at some of these women's responses, man. Actually, a lot of women are they're okay with it as long as the man is providing for all the women in the house and everything's taken care of. A lot of women are actually okay with it.
There's a lot of open ones out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, I can't lie, man. I like that idea of like marriage, like just being with one person, family, and all that kind of good stuff. In I do like that idea.
It's nice.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
It's nice
For sure.
Obviously,
Yeah,
but I feel like the era we kind of came in now. It's kind of like you're supposed to have like different kind of girls and all of that. And don't get me wrong, like I've been through that. It's all fun in it, yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just a different feeling, I guess, isn't it?
I mean, you gotta find the right deck of cards for yourself. That's all, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Marriage is awesome and amazing, and I love it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yo, she got the gun right there too.
What happened?
She had the gun out there right there.
No, what y'all talking about? Ain't nobody.
Blink twice if you need some help, brother.
What y'all talking about, man? We're just having fun, right, guys? It's amazing. Cheating is bad.
You know, I gotta
Love
go
is
though,
great.
man. I gotta go and get ready for date night.
Oh yeah, you got a date.
Yeah, man, we're
All
gonna
right,
go out. Man.
before you
Get out
bounce,
for work.
go ahead and promote your
it's
stuff
nighttime
and
over there.
whatnot.
Say that again, sorry.
What time is it over there right now? Almost 9?
Now 7:45, like 10 to 8.
Oh, okay.
All right, before you leave, go ahead and promote your podcast, anything, your socials, anything like that.
Me and my boy Sam out, not that one there, but another Sam. Yeah, we got a podcast called Sound Legit Podcast. You can catch us on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, anywhere you can get podcasts really. Sound Legit Pod on Instagram, Sound Legit Podcast. Check us out, man. Like we try and post a lot on Instagram, like get involved in the conversation. Don't listen to us. I want to hear your views on the podcast, whether it's good or bad. So, you know what I mean?
Perfect. I'll put a link to his podcast at the bottom in the description of the podcast. You can go check him out. Check them out, him and Sam, see what they talk about. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. It is interesting and a special tape.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for that, man.
Outcast Owls. When is this going to get entertaining? Are you not entertained?
Really?
I got peace, man.
You can always go somewhere else if you feel like it.
Bye,
I'll
Papa.
catch you guys on the next one. Calm down. You're trying to get rid of me.
They want me to get spicy, man. I don't want to get spicy today.
Cool.
They want me to get. I'm always a spicy one, man.
Yeah, we'll ride with it. Anyway, the next that we want to hit would be, excuse me. I guess we hit deceivers, so we'll hop into more so, I guess, relationships as far as like heartbreak. Have you guys ever dealt with anything that was heartbreaking? Ever dealt with somebody that actually found out you were being cheated on? Been lied to? Tricked?
Or I'm sorry. Say that again.
No, as far as like heartbreak, and I guess before we hit that, because Clarice kind of came with something saying she came here for the spice. I mean, are we trying to get spicy? Does anybody have anything spicy they want to throw out there? Nick, do you want to come back with that comment you had that you want to save till later?
Oh, you know I can get spicy. I'm just trying to.
What spice they want?
Trying to keep it cool.
I mean, Sam, if you got something spicy, go ahead and toss it on the table, man.
No, what they looking for? I mean, what you talking? What kind of spice? What you want to get? I'm saying it's real talk. You know what I'm saying,
be careful what you wish for.
Come to ask a question.
Okay, pose a question. We'll see what you got.
Pose a question. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So heartbreak. What is
So as far as like a situation maybe that may have happened, did you ever break a heart and somebody wished that you go to hell? For me personally, I had 2 people do that to me a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, wish that you go to hell.
Heartbreak is tough, man. I think it's a tough thing to deal with. It's very taxing on the mind and the body. It's very tough.
I feel like after every breakup, somebody's brokenhearted in some way. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit comes to an end, man. Like, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna, you know what I'm saying, move on and get together, or you gonna?
No, I think it's tough because so one person always probably ends up the most brokenhearted, and I think when you separate, one person always takes it worse. I think being on that end is probably it's not a fun feeling for anyone.
Nah.
Yeah, it can be bad. Definitely be bad. Yeah.
I've been heartbroken about a relationship before, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I mean, like Nick said, heartbreak is tough. I think I've been in a situation where they've invested more in the relationship than me. So when it comes to an end, they're more,
Hold up. Sorry, I don't mean to. Who is Sarah? Emily's.
I don't know who Sarah Emily's is. I feel like she's not someone that any of us know, and just
That
ask
that
random ass
comment is
questions.
spicy. That comment is spicy.
Mothers in the black community. Wait, what?
That comment is
I
spicy.
don't know how that relates to anything that we were talking about, but okay, let's
What is happening?
get into it.
What is happening with
So
with
we
your
were talking about life
viewers?
cheaters, even heartbreaker, but now we're talking about 80% of single mothers in the black community. Mind you,
What?
Sarah is obviously not black.
Wait, she's saying that
But
they're
I guess
heartbroken or what? I don't understand. 80% of single mothers in the black community. What about them?
I feel like she's making up numbers to draw in some kind of fake spice.
right.
Fakey spice.
I don't know.
Like this is some white people spice. This is how they sell the chicken spice and we put some pepper on it.
Well, Sarah, please let me know what you want to know about these 80% of single women.
Well, I mean,
Sarah,
maybe
the
that's why
stat-
she's single. I
Sarah,
don't
the
know.
stat- the
Anyway,
stat- Sarah's a statistician. How you say it?
the statistician,
The
Sarah failed
statistician.
math. I
Anyway,
guess
that was
she's looking
spicy.
at it, thinking that all of
That was
us are supposed to
spicy.
be the other men that's locked up because we're black. I don't know. Now I figured out. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyways,
hold on. What are we trying to hide, Whitney?
Heartbreak? I mean, I like to listen to Rod Wave. He talks about heartbreak all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm experienced it, so I just got to listen to it through him. You know what I'm saying? See what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it in his music. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's, you know what I'm saying?
You felt it vicariously through his artwork.
Yeah, you know what I'm
his
saying?
music.
I
Oh,
listen to him sometimes when I want to feel a little bit of emotional. You know what I'm saying? But other than
I
that, I
respect
mean,
that.
you know, Jax, you know me, man. I keep it good, man.
I'm gonna say you had a great heartbreak album, Tyrese, that Black Rose.
Tyrese, that man love to cry.
That last album he dropped. That was just one of the great hits that man had as far as albums that had a bit of heartbreak in it.
Mm.
So I can respect both of those artists putting stuff out. And thank you, Whitney, for ignoring a random ass comment from a random ass person talking random ass shit. Go kill yourself. Anyway, all right. Anything else any of you guys got on your mind? You want to talk about anything you want to share? Anything that is maybe a little bit more spicy than cheating, lying, deceiving?
Right. So I don't know. I think I've touched on that before.
As far as the relationship side.
That's what I was gonna ask as well. Yeah, it's just a quick question to put to the lads and see. Who, if you're dating someone and you're going on your first, second date or whatnot, yeah, who picks up the check? Is it always the dudes, or you split the check? I mean, bear in mind you're getting to know this person, so again, everything's starting off, you know. Who picks up the check?
You said it was the second date?
Yeah, maybe first date. First date. Do you split the bill?
I think it's whoever invites the person on the date pays. But
right.
I got one I'll put on top of that, right? So there was this dude, right? He went on a date with his girl, and she knew that he had a child, and his daughter called him on FaceTime while he was on a date. So he told her he's on a date or whatever. So the girl says, "Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome." The girl's like 7 or 8 years old. And she says, "Can I speak to her?" And so he asked the woman that he's on a date with, you know, "Do you want to say hi to my daughter?" And the woman's like, "No." And then, so, you know, she tells her no, hangs up. I mean, he tells his daughter no, hangs up on the daughter. And then the woman says that, "I don't think this is going to work." And so when the waiter comes back with the check, the man tells the waiter to split the check. Is he wrong?
Hell no, he ain't wrong.
I don't think
shit was whack. All right, cool.
I
If we
don't think
doing it again, if I ain't seeing you again, cool. We can split the check and I'm out. Like,
I don't think it's wrong.
She kind of put him on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if she was smart, she should have waited till he paid.
Yeah.
So you already know she a little
That's
slow.
what I was thinking. She should have rolled the rest of the date out, and then at the end, after he
You already
paid,
know-
that he'll leave and be like, all right.
You already know she a little
Call
slow.
it.
I like bright girls.
But he kind of put her on the spot, isn't it? By saying that, oh
He
yeah,
did. He did.
know,
He
tell
did. And
my kid. I think
Yeah.
that's a bit too much. If I'm on a date and the girl take a call, whatever, and say that, do you want to speak to my daughter, I'll probably say no as well. It's a first date.
yeah,
You know,
he definitely put her on the spot. That's 100% for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
oh, he had a kid? I don't know. It depends, man. I don't know. I feel like you gotta feel something like that out. I mean, first of all, you letting everybody say hi to your kid like that, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely shouldn't be doing that.
And I don't know. Was it the whole having a kid thing that made her say shit wasn't gonna work? Because if that's the case, I mean, he didn't tell her that he had a kid until the phone call came in.
Which
So
would be
at that
very
point-
interesting if that part was left out.
Yeah.
The way
So
he
it's like,
posed it is if he told her and she knew that he had a child.
so what did
his
she think
child
about
calling
having
her,
a kid?
speaking to the child seems kind of weird that at that point she's like, all right, never mind, because his child wants to talk to him or because he cares about, his daughter enough to pick up when she calls. Like,
Yeah, maybe she was just getting stepmommy vibes way too early. She don't want to do that. She don't want to do that.
She got scared away.
Which is fine.
I mean, it's
fine.
her prerogative to
Which
say
is
that.
fine.
That's
Because
not
on a
something
first,
that she should.
on a first date, if a shorty talking about, hey, say hi to my daughter, I'm just like, oh, man, like I don't really want to do that. Now on a first date, and if I'm really feeling you, yeah, if we think we're gonna be serious, and yeah, I have a problem with your kids and all that. I mean, we're at my age, most of the women I talk to have kids, so it is what it is. But
For
on the
me,
first date, nah, I'm good.
yeah, for me, I would never if she said, "Oh, can I speak to your date?" I would tell her no, and I would speak to you later because it's just too soon. Whether she's a good person or not has got nothing to do with it. It's just the fact that I mean, someone meeting my daughter, it takes it from normal to serious straight away. Because that's a big part of me. So you want to approach that in a different way.
And you want your kids meet someone that you're dating. You want to make it like a special thing, like, oh, okay, this is the person that daddy really likes. If you start showing your kids all these different girls you mess with, your kids are gonna be like, all right, well, my dad's out here just.
It doesn't seem as
He just out
important
here
if
just.
you introduce them to somebody every week. You got a new person that's coming by. It lessens the understanding of what's happening if you decide to move
You know what I mean?
with
And
one of
then-
those 8 people.
And it depends on the age of your kids. They're gonna be like, man, my dad's for the streets, man.
First thing that came out too, Desiree said if she invited you on a date, she's paying, and if you invited her, you should pay. Which I get and I agree with.
Yeah.
So I always operate under the assumption, no matter who invites who, I always operate under the assumption that I'm paying. Now, if she wants to pay, then that's amazing. I love that. That's happened to me a couple of times, and I was taken back. I was in love at that point. But no. Whatever.
Exactly.
I
gave it up. You gave it up.
I gave up the draw.
He gave it up.
Man, I gave up the draw so quick. Let me tell you. But I always operate under the assumption when I'm out with a female for some one-on-one situation. I always operate under the assumption that I am paying. But I do. But I am happy when they want to contribute or whatever.
Right. Let me hit you with this. There. Would you carry on dating someone that never attempt to pick up the check ever? They just assume 10 dates in or whatever. They just assume that's your responsibility, whether they ask you or you ask them.
I don't necessarily feel that either. Because a lot of times you spend a lot of money on and it's fine if you like them. But if you go on 10 dates and they never pay for they didn't pay for nothing, never paid for nothing ever. It's like, all right. I mean, it depends. If that's how you want to do it, then that's fine. But I'm like, damn, out of the 10, you could have got one of those.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Know what I'm saying? It depends. Like, I mean, maybe they might pick up the check somewhere else. They gotta do something. Like, what are you doing? Like, you cooking or something some nights or something like
something.
You gotta do something.
It's
If you ain't
trade-off.
doing nothing the whole time, then yeah,
You have a conversation with them like, what's up?
Nah, I ain't even gonna ask. You just know you know what your role is at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, you know what I'm saying? We go out on dates, we do what we do, and that's about it. Like this ain't no lifetime thing. I ain't looking, you know what I mean, further to this. You know what I'm saying? This is a date night. You know what I mean? Just what I gotta do. We just going through emotions with that one.
Desiree has presented another question. She says, "How soon is too soon to meet the kids?"
No, there's no limit on that. It all depends. It's situational.
Yeah, definitely situational.
You know what I'm saying? I've met kids over FaceTime just because of conversation that was going on. Shorty got kid in the background or whatever. And I mean, just like that, like, oh, someone said this. I mean, just end up talking to the kid just cause. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays it's kind of different. Like before, like years back, it might have been like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? There's not all this technology, so you're gonna actually come to the house and meet the kid and this, that, and the third. Now it's like kid can pop up anytime. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, if you feel comfortable.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with meeting someone's parents. Like back in the days, like that used to be like a huge thing. Like, oh, you meet the parents. But now I don't even know if it's that big. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I don't know. I just don't like a big thing of it. Be like, hey, you want to meet my kid? Like, nah, it's not like that. Like I'd rather just meet the kid. Just when I meet your kid. Like if it's like I'm coming over your house and your kid's there, cool, depending. You know what I mean, on the situation. But like, I mean,
all right, so you go with you first date. You go and pick her up from her house, and you meet the kid there before the date. The kid is wild crazy.
I feel like, truthfully, I feel like it's on them. At the end of the day, it's your kid. Like if you want to show your kid every person that comes in your life, that's on you. And I don't know. I hope you ain't doing a lot of things out here, man.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I absolutely do. Yeah. I mean, again, obviously, if you're accidentally meeting the kid, that's not meeting them, is it? Like, I feel like if you're ready to spend time with the kid. Exactly. Yeah, you're ready to introduce the kid to whoever you're dating when you stop dating. Because listen, if I'm gonna come to your house to chill, or you're gonna come to my house to chill, we have stopped dating. You know what I mean? We can go on dates, but we're not in that little bubble of we're just dating each other. Yeah? I mean, I don't know what dating means in over in America, but over here, dating means that we don't go to each other's house. We go out, eat, you do your thing, and you go to your house.
I mean, where you do your thing at? You gotta go back to the crib.
Because while you're eating, like, okay, couple of hours in yours, okay, cool, I'm back. That's it. But again, that's still seen in a dating bubble. Do you know what I mean? And once that dating bubble is bust and you're chilling at each other's crib and all that stuff, then obviously, if she came to my house here a few times, and I've decided to go to our house knowing our kid is gonna be there, then do I want to do it? Then a decision, we can have a conversation around that. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll meet the kids. Let's go. But yeah, definitely. I know. I've been in a situation as well. Yeah, that I saw her in our local Asda, and she got a kid with her. And it was like a full-on introduction. Oh, this is Ola, I've been seeing Ola, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shit. I just came from some rice. I didn't even know. But again, that it got too much there, yeah. But again, like I say, that now I will have a conversation before meeting your kid, rather than just accidentally running into you or meeting the kid by accident. You know what I mean? Maybe back in the day, because it's just a quick dating situation anyway, then that's fine. But now, like, my time is a little bit more precious to me than to be giving it to anybody. So if I'm spending time with you, it's because I want to try to actually get to know you. The kid is part of you. Let's go.
Okay.
It's on the person with the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to introduce your kid to anybody, that's on you. Because, you know what I'm saying, I could be here today, gone tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So your time is on you. You know what I mean? Kids love me, so I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? If I see the kid, whatever, joke real quick, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't taking your kid for the day. You know what I'm saying? When I just met you. Like, yeah. I gotta be a few months in for that one. Like,
You're not ready for the family outings on the first date with the kid?
Hell no. Hey,
No.
nah.
First date, no.
First,
Not even the second or third.
first date to McDonald's. You know,
Mm.
family time.
I mean, like I said, things all different, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be dating some single chick. She got a kid. You trying to take her out. And she's like, well, I got to get my kids something to eat at the store, blah, blah, blah. She might not have a car. You got to be like, damn. Like, all right, come on. Let me pick you up real quick. Go get some McDonald's or whatever. Drop them off at the babysitter house and we're going to go do whatever you do. Like, shit like that. It happens. And you just got to roll with the flow. I don't really, like I said, I don't consider that too much meeting a kid or a formal introduction. It was just some shit that had to be done. But I'm not really like, all right, first date, bring the kid along and let's go out and do. Nah, we ain't doing none of that.
Yeah. No, that happened to me. I was dating a girl. We went on a few dates. It was cool because she actually paid for the second one, maybe first one. So it was cool. But then like the third or fourth, I asked her, say, oh yeah, she want to go out. I'm like, oh cool. But then she was like, oh, but I don't have I have to have my daughter with me. So if we go, like she has to come out to eat with us too. Like, is that okay? Now I told her it was okay.
I know. I can't
But
wait.
in my head, I was like, I don't know. I don't really know if I want.
Yo, my
to do
bad,
this.
fellas. I'm back.
And then we just ended up not going anyway. But yeah, I didn't really feel comfortable with that.
But
I didn't want to do that.
That's a weird thing to put you in.
What are you
Is
guys
to be
talking
like, she's
about?
got to come too.
But then that goes back to one of those things where sometimes you gotta tell a little, can't be all the way because in my head, because when I was texting, I was like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. But in my head, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really want to do all that. And maybe I should have told her I don't want to do all that, but I don't know.
I mean, different times, and we all grow and we all, look over things. Nick, why didn't you just? Oh, okay. Well, I guess you already got to answer that. Desiree was asking why you didn't just say no. It's not cool. But I guess you kind of just didn't feel it.
Because the head was fired? What kind of question is that?
No, I want to know what we're talking about.
We were talking about going on a date. I brought up a story about a man that he went on the date with this woman, and he said he told her that he had a child, and the child called him on the date and was so excited he was on a date and wanted to say hi to his date, and his date said no. And after he hung up the phone, the date said that this wasn't going to work out. Basically, it seemed like because his daughter called her because she found out he had a daughter. And then we were just talking about like going dating people that have children. How soon is too soon to meet the child? And then Nick was speaking about a situation where he went on the date with a woman, and I think around the fourth or fifth date, she needed to bring her daughter along on the date.
Interesting.
And so just the awkwardness that is with feeling like you went from dating somebody to
because I feel like
once stepdad.
I feel like once that happened, like once we were sitting down and eating together, it just made it a little bit more. It was too family for me, like too like serious, like, and I wasn't in that headspace with her. So at the time, I'm probably
it was kind of early on. I mean, if it was within the first like 5 dates, that's very soon.
Yeah.
To have to go on a date with a woman and her child, or a person and their child, whether it be a woman that you're dating or a woman that's dating a man and brings his child with him on the date, that seems more of a distraction than anything else. Like, just don't go on the date and reschedule for a time when maybe you can get someone that can watch your child or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, I understand it's tough for women too. Being a single mother is not easy, or being the primary giver, primary caregiver of a child is not the easiest thing in the world. As far as trying to plan nights to go out and different things.
Yeah. And the thing is, I mean, it's nice to want to do things for yourself, and you should have that option and that mind space to understand that you need that time for you to be able to recuperate. But that child, especially a younger child, needs to have priority to make sure that they're in a stable and safe situation, more so than you going on a date. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pablo, what's your take on it, man? What's your take on well, I will put this, how's too soon for you to feel like you need to meet somebody's child if you're dating someone that has a child or children?
Pablo love
That's
Pablo love the
a question
kids.
for me, because I'm not dating someone to care to meet their child. I'm just dating someone to date that person right there, and it depends on how serious I am with that person. Me personally, I mean, yeah, if I meet the kid, cool, but I'm not trying to step into the kid's life and be like stepdad or whatever. Like, that'd just be another little nigga to me. Like, all right, what up, little nigga? All right, go mind your business. I'm trying to spend time with your mom right now.
Put the kids to bed.
When you said that, maybe do y'all remember? This is a long time ago. Do y'all remember the Doritos commercial where it was the black dude went to the house and the mother answered the door and he was like, yeah, no. She's like, no, just stay here in the kitchen, in the living room. My son's over there playing the game, and he went in there and grabbed the bag of Doritos, and the boy slapped the shit out of him.
Sounds
I can't
familiar.
remember that commercial,
And
but
he's
somebody
like,
don't check it out.
don't touch my mom and don't touch my Doritos. I don't know if
I don't remember that
I'm leave
commercial.
the Doritos alone with your mama.
All right, guys.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you,
I'm
Jonathan.
so,
Oh, yeah, it's getting late for you.
yeah. No, I'm meeting a couple people out, but no, thank you for having me. It's been very, very lovely. I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No, man, thank you for coming. Thank you for spending time with us. Is there anything that you want to put out there, your socials or anything, for you to be followed by anybody?
Instagram, my pod is pending. It will come soon. But my social media is Olanola on Instagram, and that's it really. But I suppose Jackson will share that when the pod is ready to go, really. But yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, man.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Take it easy.
What did you say?
I said peace.
Oh, I thought you said good day, mate, or something. I was like, nigga.
No. Fam. Listen, fam.
You're British now.
British fam.
All right. With that being said, did anybody have anything else we wanted to add before we close out for today?
Damn, I feel like I missed out on this whole conversation because I had a customer.
Nah, man, you gotta make money, man. Speaking of that, what you got a
Nah,
customer,
I
man?
hear you,
Speak of
man.
business, man.
No, that's very good. I know.
Living good over there, Pablo. I see you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Sam. You know, need a haircut right now, but I take all the compliments I can. You know what I'm saying? How's life for you been, Sam?
It's good. I had to make my retirement over there.
Yeah, I heard, man.
I'm cool though. You know what I'm saying? On the new things,
Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Thank
The
you.
doctor, the good doctor. All right. With that being said, does anybody have anything they want to promote before we close out for today? Sam, you got anything? You want to promote your socials? Want to be followed on Instagram?
Nah, I don't even know what my Instagram is. What's my Nah, I'm cool.
All right. Well, Sam, I thank you for coming on to the show. Thank you for your input. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you for the spice that you did bring. Nick, you got anything else you want to promote? You want anything outside of On the Fence podcast?
Nah, man. Y'all can just, I'll be around.
It's good. Let me know when you got that joint podcast coming on, man. What we got, with the girls on it too, man. Because I got some things to tell you to them.
All right, man. Keep your stuff locked and loaded. We plan on doing that really soon, within the next week or two, so we can
I'm with that.
really express some things. We'll probably split it up into two, just because I know with the numbers, we want to make sure it's not too many people at one time. But we will definitely get all the guys and all the ladies together on one. If you get an opportunity to follow On the Fence Podcast on Instagram, you can reach out to us, and on Facebook actually is where we go live and post and things of that nature. So check us out on Facebook. And then also, I'll let Pablo kind of go into detail because he is here, but we do want to spend a second to talk about his business, if you got a moment.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
All right,
for everybody watching, I'm a proud small business owner of a local CBD store, part of a larger franchise called Your CBD Store. And I sell CBD products. It helps with a number of different situations that people may come across. And some people, like Nick, believe it's placebo, but others don't. They actually feel like they get some comfort out of it. And, I love for anybody who's willing to take the shot at it, come and give it a chance based off of the situation that you have going on in your life. Maybe you think CBD might be helpful. If you do think it's placebo, actually, that should be another good conversation.
No, I
for
don't think it's a placebo. I think it works, but I just like my weed to have THC in it, so I can actually feel it.
Well, I mean, you just want to feel high. That's all you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
CBD is something for people who don't always want to feel high, but
No,
they
that's
want to feel
true.
the comfort out of it.
No, for sure.
And it's
That's a good
actually that
benefit.
specific cannabinoid THC that actually invokes paranoia and anxiety in a lot of people. And that's what they're trying to run away from.
Yeah, we get that. So if you
Wait.
get an opportunity to, please check out Pablo's IG page, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it's your CBD store _ West Boylston, MA.
Yep.
I will put a link to it on this page, as well as a link to On the Fence Podcast, as well as Sounds Legit. If Sam or Nick decide that they want to be followed, I will post their links as well, so you can go and follow them just to check them out, or anything coming up. Or if you just got a question,
Go ahead and post it.
say, well, okay, I got you. So I'll go ahead and post Sam's as well. So if you want to reach out to Sam on IG, I'll post his IG in the description as well. You can always follow this YouTube page. You can like the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, ask a question. Outside of the recklessness of some of the idiots that were trying to be on here asking about 80% single mothers and all this other stuff, and saying that we're scared to talk about the topic, we're not going to answer any questions to try to answer for a whole Black people when we're not a monolith. And it's 4 Black men of 6 that were on this podcast, not coming or being in single parent households or trying to justify if there are any just because we are of African American descent. It's none of your damn business. Stay the fuck out of ours. All right. With that being said, I appreciate you guys for coming on. I appreciate everyone for listening. Shout out to Clarice, to Desiree, to Trinica. Shout out to Whitney, aka Catherine. Shout out to my wife, Crystal. And shout out to anyone else that listened or listens to this podcast, left a comment, asked a question. We really do appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for having us, Jackson.